Welcome to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX and online at MyWithersRadio.com, featuring the Waltonville Spartans, Weber Township Trojans, and Woodlawn Cardinals. The Jefferson County Basketball Showcase is presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking. The Jefferson County Basketball Showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Newell Furniture, and the General Store in Woodlawn. Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. With the Coach House Garages pregame show, the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase starts now.
Welcome into Sesser-Valier High School for the 31st annual Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament as the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase presents the Woodlawn Cardinals versus the Chester Yellow Jackets. A very pleasant Tuesday evening to you, wherever you may be listening in on AM 940 WMIX as well as MyWithersRadio.com. I'm Danny Zawinski. I'll be bringing the play-by-play of this game in about 12 minutes when it gets started. Joining me in a few moments with the voice of Mount Vernon Athletics on WMIX, Mr. Chris Hugo. This pregame show is brought to you by Coach House Garages. If you're in need of a garage, protect your car or prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Both teams on the floor warming up for this one. Chris Hugo alongside Chris. Here we are again, Woodlawn, looking to get the third of four berths into the semifinals with a win here tonight. Well, they are, and it'll be two Jefferson County teams in the semis if Woodlawn can pull off a victory. Woodlawn, of course, the 3-seed in this tournament, 7-2 record overall after a big win yesterday. They have scored 286 points in their past three games, 98, 96, 92 respectively, averaging about 95 a game coming in the past three, not to mention a 101-point victory back at the Oakville Post-Thanksgiving Classic. And, Danny, this is a team whose offense is really clicking right now. Yeah, this team's playing very well, playing good basketball. Some of the competition obviously may be inferior, but yet still the ability with your first, second, and third string to rack up the point amounts tells you a lot about the depth possibly of this Woodlawn Cardinals team. Exactly, and because we're able to play some of these reserves to get them some varsity time and get them in on the offensive team during game play, and granted, they're not necessarily playing the other teams, the opposition's number one defense, but if you can build that kind of depth going into the postseason, that's actually what the Cardinals lacked last year when they made that run to Peoria again. If they would have just had a little bit more depth after they lost Jeremy Aparicio, it is hard telling what may have happened. That said, I don't know if anybody's going to defeat Newark last year, who ended up winning the state title. However, if you can have that depth, especially as the year turns to 2012 and the calendar turns to February and March, you're going to make a nice little run come postseason, especially when the pairings come regional and sectional already favor your team. And we will talk about things that will favor teams here. We're going to take a break here on the Coach House Garages pregame show. When we come back, we have an extensive scoreboard update, scores from 10 different tournaments around the area, 7 boys and 3 girls tournaments going on. We'll have that after this break. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
Hi, Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. With 5 locations in Jefferson County, a 7-month 0.77% APY CD special, free checking, free internet banking, and free debit cards tied to local schools, isn't now the perfect time to move your banking relationship to a local community bank? No gimmicks, just your neighbors and friends taking care of your banking needs.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94Sports. Now back to the showcase on WMIX.
Welcome back to Sesser-Valier High School. Woodlawn and Chester are going to tip off here at 5 o'clock. This is the Coach House Garages pregame show. If you're looking for a garage builder, we'll build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then a Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. It is a busy day in Southern Illinois and the surrounding area as 10 different tournaments going on, boys and girls-wise. And we'll give you the first of several scoreboard updates as we roll along. Mr. Hugo, lots of scores in front of you. First, let's check out the SB Holiday Tournament, which we are at right now. Sparta defeated CR to open things up this morning, 53-46. Waltonville gets in the semis after they beat Marysville-Coulterville 61-56. Century defeats Alvarado 55-25. It was Goreville over Johnson City 68-47. And the game immediately prior to this contest, Christopher defeats Shawnee 54-43. Across 154 over at Pinckneyville today at the Dexter Thomas Hoops Classic, the host Pinckneyville Panthers start off with a win, 53-49 over Redbud. It was Benton and come from behind fashion over Lawrenceville, 53-49. Albany East Richland defeats DuPoint, 68-46. T-Town rolls over Steelville, 88-20. Heading back down 127-13 to Carbondale. Memphis U-High defeats Cairo 72-47. It was Trico over Carnahan 59-52. And Hazelwood West defeats Carbondale 65-59. Going down round 13, up 34, we have Hart County over Hamilton County at El Dorado 63-62. Also at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament, NCOE over West Frankfort 43-38. El Dorado over Polk County 59-50. And Harrisburg over Carrier Mills, 66-49. Let's go ahead and somehow find an awkward way over to Breeze, 34 over to 15-3, all that. Columbia Holiday Tournament. Marquette over Triad Junior Varsity, 64-26. Metro East Lutheran over Freeburg, 75-65. It was Murfreesboro over Northwest Academy, 61-55. Triad over Lebanon, 50-46. And Carrier Mills upsets number 3 seed Sandoval, 57-47. Now, from there, let's head back up to 55, 64, 50, whatever combination you want to use. Go to Breeze Modern Day Holiday Tournament. Opening contest there this morning. Carlisle defeats Mascoutah 44-33. Timber Creek, Florida upsets Nashville 57-43. It was Modern Day over Sacred Heart 56-47. And number 1 seed Central defeats Jerseyville 72-35. Central was pitching a shutout at the end of the first quarter and kept Jerseyville to 11 first half points. Enrich with a big win. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Dedicated to helping you get the right coverage, the discounts you deserve. Give Scott Owens a call, 242-3770. Like the good neighbor, Scott Owens is there. Now, if you're wondering how can I get all those scores, a lot went through that time. Here's your two choices. A, our Twitter, at 94 Sports, is constantly updating scores from all these tournaments. Every time we get something in or we exchange with other people, we put them on Twitter, at 94 Sports. Right. And our Twitter right now is disconnected from our Facebook page, and rightfully so, because we believe in Facebook etiquette, and that is not clogging up your Facebook newsfeed. So right now, our Twitter and Facebook are not one. So like us on Facebook, WMIX Sports, or follow us on the Twitter, at 94 Sports, and that is the number 94. And the thing is, we don't go trolling around and putting things on other sites. We kind of stay to ourselves. We put scores and stuff on tonight, later on tonight. There will be a massive score update from all these tournaments later on this evening once everything's in the book. That includes the late night 10 o'clock Red Eye Special at the El Dorado Holiday Tournament. Once that's completed, we'll put it on. Right now, though, Chris and I need to step out for a break on the Coach House Garage's pregame show. We will come back and talk about Chester and Woodlawn some more. This is the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Don't miss the huge store-wide clearance at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. You can save 60% off all remaining Christmas decor, 20% off all home decor, pictures and lamps, 15% off all furniture sale prices on your favorite name brands like Lazy Boy, Flexsteel, Sealy, Lane, Royal, Riverside, and more. It's Newell's huge clearance sale. Hurry in today and save. And Happy New Year from your friends at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn.
Hello, this is Hunt Bonin with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. As a Southern Illinois family-owned bank, we have stayed true to our roots by offering great products and services to the people in our communities. With free checking, free online banking, and free debit cards, we are helping our customers save money while also providing the safety and security they expect from a community-focused bank. People's National Bank, proudly supporting Southern Illinois. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Use Bill Pay once per month to avoid fees.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the showcase on WMIX.
Welcome back to Sesser-Valier High School. Get ready to go here for Woodlawn and Chester. And real quickly, because we also have to get another break in, the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're looking for a garage builder, build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available, give Coach House Garage's a call. Give Daryl Sheridan a call at 244-1061. Chris, we get ready to go here. Chester kind of the upstart, trying to knock off the Goliath and the Woodlawn Cardinals here. Well, they are, and Chester comes in now, the Black Diamond Conference, 4-5 record overall, I believe, 1-2 in the BDC. This is a team that's actually kind of struggled basketball-wise since they joined the Black Diamond Conference. Not because it's not a quality of basketball issue. Just knew there were a few lean years possibly coming. And then once they joined the Black Diamond, just haven't been able to get together. However, they're trying to make a nice little run this year, trying to put together a nice little run this Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament, and trying to upset the Woodlawn Cardinals en route to the semifinal bid. And Woodlawn and Chester will get ready to go here. The winner will play tomorrow night at 8 o'clock against the winner of Sesser-Valier and New Athens. We need to step out for another break. Final one on the Coach House Garage's pregame show. When we come back, the starting lineups in the opening of this game. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
How did the Saturday Sports Show ring in the new year? By bringing you even better sports conversation in 2012. More scores, more local discussion, and a better mix of guests than anyone else. Combine that with ample knowledge of the teams you love, and you'll reserve more than one preset for AM 940. The perfect New Year's resolution? Not missing the Saturday Sports Show. Only on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Hey, do you need custom screen printing, embroidery, banners, signs, decals, Rams, Cardinals, Spartans, or Trojans apparel? That's for grade school or high schools. We'll take care of you. We custom screen print, embroidery, banners, signs, decals, letter vehicles, advertising specialty items that they can be printed on. We'll take care of it for you. Give Big Dave a call at All Stars and Stitches. We're located a half a block from the Benton High School.
Hey, this is Coach Aaron. Give the big man, Big Dave, a call at All Stars and Stitches, 435-555-555.
Daydreaming of owning a home? People's National Bank can help your dreams become a reality. We are excited to offer Smart Move mortgages. Smart Move offers affordable fixed-rate financing, down payment assistance, and closing cost assistance for qualified borrowers. Call me, Joy Schrader, Mortgage Specialist, at 241-6928 today for details. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Car insurance with personal service at no extra charge? What a novel concept. That's why State Farm is a leader in providing insurance and financial services and remains strong in this economy. At State Farm, Scott Owens is dedicated to helping you get the coverage that's right for you and the discounts you deserve. No one takes care of you like State Farm. Scott Owens will prove it. Call Scott at 242-3770. That's 242-3770. Like a good neighbor, Scott Owens is there.
Back to the 94 Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX.
Welcome back to Sesser-Valier High School. Woodlawn and Chester get ready to go. It's time for the People's National Bank starting lineup. Have instant access to your account anytime, anywhere with online banking from People's National Bank. Log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. Member FDIC and equal housing lender. The starting lineup. Mr. Hugo. First for the visitors on the scoreboard in their away red uniforms, coached by Shane Witzel. The Woodlawn Cardinals send out a familiar 5. Number 15, A.J. Webb. Number 22, Gabe Owens. Number 25, Logan Isaac. Number 30, Christian Hollenkamp. And number 33, Chris Harlow. Now for Chester, the Yellow Jackets out of the Black Diamond Conference will send out number 21, Kyle Landon. Number 22, Matthew Heberly. Number 25, Caleb Arbeiter. Number 34, Chris Schwartz. And number 40, Greg Rowall. For the 4 and 5 Chester Yellow Jackets. Those starting lines brought to you by People's National Bank. I'm going to try that again. Greg Rowall. Emphasis on the wrong syllable the first time. But we've had all kinds of issues today between cell phone chargers, who made what basket. I'm still right on who made what basket last night. With us. We figured it out. We'll, who knows what we'll get into about this game. It took us one step further to beat Cake and Bow. Well, it did. Is what it did, yeah. We're not anywhere near their caliber, but we kind of felt like, we find things to discuss and debate. Host starting line is brought to you by People's National Bank. Stop by People's National Bank and let them remind you what banking with a local family-owned bank is all about. Visit a branch near you or log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender. We get ready to go. Should be a good one here tonight. Should be a good one. The Woodlawn Cardinals, defending champion of this tournament from last year, have won 2 of the last 3 years. Finished in 3rd, I believe, in 09 when they didn't win. 08? 08 they won. 03, I think they finished 3rd. 09? Woodlawn in 08, Waltonville in 09. Woodlawn in 2010, now in 2011. Of course, Waltonville won it in 2005. The year they ran undefeated, rough shot over everybody till the mitten shootout when they lost to Salem. I remember that past year. That's just one of the many names I remember. So as I pass them for you to read the side on here, there, and everywhere. Woodlawn will step to the floor. Red suited Cardinals, trimmed in white and blue. Chester in their white jerseys, trimmed in gray, orange, and black, much of the same style as the Ohio State Buckeyes. A Nike look. Larry Barnett, Derek Moore, and John Downey. They are on your game here this evening at Sesser-Valier. Tip controlled by the Woodlawn Cardinals and Gabe Owens. He will dribble out and see what defense the Yellow Jackets are going to set up in. And it is a man-to-man. Isaac in the right corner to Chris Harlow. To Owens, top of the key. 3 ball off the curl screen. No good. Rebound. Chester Yellow Jackets. Good look off the opening tip. Good play ran. It didn't go in. Arbiter across the timeline. He is looking for ratings. Now between the circles, left side to Herbally. Herbally inside pass to Schwartz. Shot no good. Tipped around. Harlow has it for the Cardinals. Gets it to Owens. The Yellow Jackets will file back. Here comes Owens across the timeline. Throws the right side to A.J. Webb. Webb holds, and he still hasn't dribbled. To Hollenkamp, to Owens. Top of the key. Dribbles to the free top of the key. Picks it up. Left side pass to Logan Isaac. Isaac now tips out of bounds. Chester's defense early. They're swarming early here as their defense for the Yellow Jackets. 7:09 to go in the first quarter. Owens side out of bounds near half court to Webb. Back to Owens. He'll set the offense. Nice crowd on hand in front of us from Woodlawn for the 5 o'clock game. Harlow in the left corner to Hollenkamp. Top of the key. He holds in the corner. Gabe Owens. 3 ball again on the way. It's off the mark. Long. Tipped around in the right corner. Tipped out of bounds by Isaac. And it'll go to the Yellow Jackets. Birds and the Bees. We'll do our best to tell you about it, not blush. I forgot about that. The Birds and the Bees here from Sesser-Valier. That's nice. Ears perk up in front of us, wondering what we're discussing. Arbiter leaves it on the left wing to Herbally. Back to Arbiter. He'll throw a right side to Landon. Landon shot from 3. Good. Wow. Kyle Landon knocks it down, and the upstart Yellow Jackets leading first with a 3-0 lead over the Cardinals. Owens across the timeline. Throws it left side to Logan Isaac. Isaac in the corner to Gabe Owens. Owens throws it to Hollenkamp top of the key. Lots of 3-pointers going up for Woodlawn. Not a lot of looks inside. Harlow gets the rebound. He'll dribble it back out, and they'll reset the offense. Owens between the circles. Cardinals key tonight not to look ahead to that possible Sesser-Valier matchup. Have to take care of business here. Webb to Harlow, another 3-pointer on the way. It's no good. A lot of settling right now for jump shots. Well, a lot of desires for threes. 4 shots for the floor tonight. All the threes, none have gone in. Schwartz down the lane, jump stop, and he is fouled on the play. He will go to the free throw line. That fell on Chris Harlow, his first. Can't plan ahead in these things. You never know. We're at the top of the hour. We need to pause for station identification. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase.
Follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports or crank us up on AM 940 WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service of Withers Broadcasting.
5:53 to go in the first quarter. Chester with a 3-zip lead on the Woodlawn Cardinals. Second free throw, 2 is no good. Hollenkamp with the rebound. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home, and 6-9 of Woodlawn and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. In the half court, Hollenkamp top of the key. 3 on the way. Again, it's good. Try again. Woodlawn gets it tied at 3 apiece. If that's what it takes to boost your confidence, maybe find some better looks inside, so be it. Shooting 20% from the floor tonight, 1 of 5 from three-point land. Arbiter has the basketball. He will set the offense to Landon. Landon on the dribble. He's got the only points for Chester, so the right side to Arbiter. Comes around the screen. Now goes left side pass to Landon, guarded by Hollenkamp. Landon, 25-footer. Good. Drops in Mr. Landon. That's his 6th point. And kind of what you hope now, Danny, for the Cardinals is they don't see them jacking up threes. They're going to continue to do it all night because you know that's not their game. A.J. Webb, top of the key to Logan Isaac, left wing to Gabe Owens. He holds top of the key. Hollenkamp got away with the travel around his man down the lane. Contact good. Hollenkamp has all 5 points. Much better. 6-5 Chester on top of Woodlawn. Down to the left corner is Arbiter. Leaves it again for Landon. Rims in and out from 25. Rebounded by Owens. Owens will bring it in the front court. Everybody's back. Owens left hand down the lane. Kobe move. No good. Tips around. Rebounded by Landon. Stolen away by Owens. To the floor. Recovered by Chester. Landon will come the other way. On the dribble across the timeline. Crowd filing in for the 3 games tonight, 5, 6, 30, and 8. Owens pestering Landon out by the timeline. He has to throw it away to Arbiter. Started by Webb. Under 4:15 to go in the first. It's 6-5 Chester. Right wing with it is Herbally. He throws inside to Rowald. It's no good. Rebounded by Landon, blocked by Harlow. Rebounded Webb. And there's a jump ball. And that'll go to Chester. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is done. Crossroads Community Hospital, it's more than the hospital. It's what healthcare should be. Dignitary Rose sitting in front of us as Chester throws the inbound away, stolen away by Harlow. Harlow gets it to Owens. Gabe across the timeline, dribbles down the lane. Layup off the glass, no good. Rebound by Chester. Landon has it, pestered by Owens. He'll bring it up across the timeline. He holds up one finger. Man-to-man for the Cardinals. Landon goes right side. Throws it out top of the key. Webb misses the steal. Arbiter tries to beat him. Goes left block. Pulls it out. Now he's in trouble. Takes it back out off of Hollenkamp's hand. Recovered far side Herbally. He goes baseline. Double dribble. Threw it out of bounds. Should be Woodlawn basketball, and it is. Hateman and Robinson will check in for the Cardinals. It'll be Cushman, Lincoln Cushman, and Reed Kahneman, a name synonymous with Chester. Kahneman with golfing and a golf course over there. Danny, I think this could be a case where the Cardinals just can't become frustrated, especially Gabe Owens. Going to be a key to this one. He's over from the field right now, but it started slow the past few games. Heated up this night when Owens left baseline. Shot, good. Gabe Owens gets on the board. That's his first 2 points, as Chris mentioned. 7-6 Cardinals. Chester across the timeline to Cushman on the right wing. Leaves it for Arbiter. Stolen away by Owens. Crosses over, trying to dodge people. Down the lane he goes. Shot blocked, but a foul. What amazes me most, I'm not trying to turn it into a one-man show with Gabe Owens, is how far he has progressed, I guess would be the easiest way to say it, since his freshman year. Lanky had a little bit of trouble handling the ball his freshman year, but had a solid three-point shot. Last year at the inside game, and this year his defense really seemed to rise above. I go back to last year. Late in the year, teams pressured him out front down that stretch run to Peoria, and his ball handling skills have improved. And that's something that a kid knows his weakness and tries to work on and got it done. How about that? I've never seen him miss 2 in a row. Mike Richardson turns around, looks at us, and I'm like, I don't know what to tell you. That's the first time I've ever seen that kid miss 2 free throws in a row. Outside, Chester has it top of the key. Arbiter picks it up behind the line, throws it left side to Cushman. Link, L-I-N-K is his first name. Cushman leaves it for Landon in the left corner. He holds above his head, throws it inside to Cushman. On Owens, now he throws it over to Kahneman. Kahneman traveled with the basketball. I wonder if he's the adventurous type, that Link Cushman. Not sure. He's not missing. He's playing right now. Your community, your choice, your bank, with 5 locations and friends and neighbors on staff who understand your needs. Community First Bank makes it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. 2.5 to go in the first quarter. Woodlawn with a 7-6 lead. Webb with it in the right corner. Top of the key, Robinson. His three, or should say 16-footer, is no good. Rebounded by Landon. The Cardinals continue to rely on that outside shot.
I don't know what they're really doing on it. They are 1 of 6 from three-point land.
Well, they're still throwing them up. Right side pass. Brad Norman, the coach of Chester, out by the timeline. Checking on his jacket. Arbiter on the left wing in the corner to Landon. Landon holds above his head. Hollenkamp has that assignment. Throws it out right side. Cushman. Out on the Illinois logo here at Sesser-Valier High School. Cushman throws it right side to Landon. A nice matchup with Hollenkamp and Landon, both about 6'5". Landon drives baseline, gets to the rim, now pinned behind the backboard, throws it back out right wing, and that's going to be a foul on Harlow. His second. That's tough luck. Chris was playing hard. Second on him, second on the Cardinals. Familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Bria, Community First Bank's new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Owens in, Harlow out, goes 2 fouls. It was a hustle foul. You can't blame him, but it is his second foul. Arbiter side out of bounds, across the way, throws the top of the key to Landon. Left wing pass to Cushman. Cushman drives on the wing, throws it back top of the key. Landon, right side pass to Arbiter. Inside, and we have an offensive foul going the other way. Number 22, Matthew Herberly, was in there shoving Robinson around, and immediately that goes into turnover 2 for Chester Yellow Jackets. 7-6 Cardinals with 1.5 to go in the first quarter. Webb will dribble it up against the man-to-man. 7-6, low scoring. Robinson to Hateman on the left wing. Tight game. We'll see if the subs can be a factor. Hollenkamp shoots a 3, undershot it. Left it short. Rebounded, though, by Chester. They stepped on the inline, and it'll go back to Woodlawn. Rebound to Chester, and the turnover.
Cardinals is having trouble capitalizing off anything right now. They have 6 turnovers forced against Chester. Chester's really out-rebounded. That's part of the difference in this game.
Woodlawn, Owens triggers into Robinson, right side. Back to Owens on the right wing. Now to Hollenkamp, right corner. He's going to shoot another 3. It's good. Woodlawn relying on the outside shot. Little too much, but they have a lead 10-6 as we're rolling a minute to go.
Congrats. They're now 2 of 8 from three-point land.
All right. He can't live back down that 3. There's a hard screen set top to keep by Herbley on Webb. He goes up for a shot. Herbley does, and Robinson swats it away.
Looks a lot like the kid that used to wear number 35, Josh Wicks, on that one.
Yep.
Left eye was able to get the block out of bounds.
Isaac in. Hollenkamp out. He'll get a rest. Chester triggers, straight line up from the inbounder up the lane. Now he throws in the right corner to Cushman. Cushman to the right elbow. Top of the key pass, Landon. He has to retrieve it off his hands by the timeline. Keeps the possession, leaves it left side for Arbiter. In the corner, Landon drives, double dribble out of bounds. It'll be Woodlawn basketball. He lost the dribble.
7th turnover here in the first quarter on the Yellow Jackets. Cardinals are going to have to get some points off the turnovers to build this lead.
Well, now Chester's going to pressure. That is Cushman pressuring Owens across the timeline. Owens throws it left side Robinson, further left side Hateman. Hateman one dribble, now throws it top of key A.J. Webb with 30 seconds to go. Big possession here. Woodlawn into the first quarter has it, as will they have it at the start of the second, as long as there's no jump ball. A.J. Webb holds by the timeline with 15 to Logan Isaac. Isaac had it tipped away. A.J. Webb's going to get it in the backcourt with 10. Now they're going to have to go as Webb crosses timeline with 8. Left side to Hateman. Hateman to Owens. Long 3 on the way. Good. Gabe Owens knocks a 3 down at the horn, and it's Woodlawn 13, Chester 6 into 1. We'll be back for more on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
When you want the best, think the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. The Orthopedic Center has the unique distinction of being one of only 2 non-academic accredited orthopedic teaching and research facilities in the state of Illinois. Our goal in education is to inspire the next generation of orthopedic surgeons. Patient care, education, and research are our core strengths. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive, Mount Vernon, and St. Mary's Good Samaritans in Treya campus. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
Hi, this is Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. We'd like to welcome the newest member of the Community First family, Debbie Bartolomucci.
I'm very excited to join Community First. I look forward to continue serving all my existing accounts and making new friends as well.
To learn more, stop by and see us today at any of our 5 Jefferson County locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
More basketball action ahead, presented by Community First Bank.
After one quarter at the Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament, it is Woodlawn 13, Chester 6, a little run at the end of the quarter, and the Cardinals will have it again to start offensively. That's Owens with a basketball across the timeline, so it's the left side to Isaac. Scoreboard update coming up whenever we have the chance. Multitude of scores all around the area today. Webb to Hollenkamp. Another three is going to be short. Hits the floor. Owens and Webb fight for it. Owens has it back. Owens will spin it to the left elbow down the lane. Kobe underneath. Good. Owens will go to line and shoot two on the spin move.
I need to get a girls scoreboard.
Get a girls scoreboard update while we're
at the Mascoutah today. Alsop in an ugly one against Oakville wins that one, 44-41. Freeburg took overtime. Highland took overtime to beat Freeburg, 61-53. Nashville edges Carlisle, 42-40. Central over Carbondale big, 57-28. And Mount Vernon, the Lady Rams escaped Belleville East, 60-54 winners today at Mascoutah. Now at Benton, Warville edges Hamilton County, 42-39. It was AJ over Trico, 47-37. The world is back on its axis as Owens hits both free throws, 15-6. That scoreboard update brought to you by his dad and State Farm Insurance, dedicated to helping you get the right coverage at discounts you deserve. Give Scott Owens a call today at 242-3770. Probably wait till tomorrow, though, because he's busy right now.
He's a pretty good neighbor right now.
Yeah.
Not that far from us. Hey, I can see him right down there. Owens with the steal. Chester with a foul.
8th turnover on Chester here in the game. They had 7 turnovers in the first quarter.
Second foul there. We welcome our friends from Campbell Hill, a.k.a. Trico, listening to us, driving through.
Very nice.
Picking us up. A little bit static, picking us up. Not sure, but he can hear us. St. Lee says. We appreciate him listening.
Welcome our listeners in St. Louis and Evansville, Indiana as well.
Nice. Legit. Owens with the basketball in the back court. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Crossroads Community Hospital, it's more than a hospital, it's what healthcare should be, and Owens is in the running. Webb to Harlow on the left side. Cardinals by 9. First half. 7 minutes to go in the first half. That ball kicked out of bounds.
Conversely, the first turnover of the game for the Cardinals.
Yeah, and Woodlawn's struggling right now. Just can't get to the basketball on the inside. Seem to be struggling catching and handling it today. 15-6, 7 minutes to go. Says in downtown Carbondale. Traveling along. Right. With the basketball. Top of the key with it is Chester. That's Mr. Raw. Has it, drives the baseline. He traveled the basket. What? That's what it says.
Oh, I got you. I thought it was
Mr. Rocket. Mr. Rocket. Mr. Rocket.
I just thought you were saying Missouri in an odd way.
No, Carbondale he's listening as he goes.
Good for Trico.
15-6. Trico gets a big win today. Carbondale.
It's Mount Carnahan.
Yep. With 5 locations at Mount Vernon, Dix, Heine, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of the showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. And that is a hand check. Hand check on number 13, Link Cushman. That'll be his first, team's 5th.
Cardinals are going to have to cash that hand check in.
Yes. Now Chester's going to keep pressuring. Down 15-6. They played pretty well. Maybe starting to get a little edgy by not being closer. Owens turns a bow and catches it with Cushman, but Cushman stuck his nose in there. Owens didn't mean it. He was trying to get centered up. Wasn't a forceful elbow. Webb to Harlow on the left side. Now throws it to nobody. It was tipped out of bounds. I am impressed so far with 12 minutes in the book, Chris, of this defense from Chester. Very impressed. Juicy. They are getting after it. Chester, this team right now is one of the more disciplined teams I've seen in years. Hollenkamp picked up an offensive foul. I don't know what he was doing to clear people out, but he got an offensive foul. His first, his third, and it's a turnover to the Cardinals. So we'll go the other way.
I didn't see it.
I didn't
literally and figuratively. I did not see it.
We'll play on. Chester out of a 1-4. Now we'll run the offense with a man at the free throw line. Throws the right side to Landon. Landon deep right wing, guarded by Hollenkamp. Has struggles. Now looking for a lane. A.J. Webb overplayed nicely. Had to link back to Cushman behind him. Now throws the left side Lockhead, who's checked in. Lockhead was a good player last year. Now onto the rim as he picked it up off the floor. It's Chris Short for his first 2 points. First 2 for Chester in the quarter, 15-8. Woodlawn by 7. Owens is hammered in the backcourt. And it seems to me that Brad Thorman is going to use some fouls and try to pound on Gabe Owens if he's going to be the only ball handler. First on Schwartz, 6th on the jacket.
That seems like a great idea, but once you get into the charity stripe, maybe not. We'll find out.
Woodlawn, Owens across the timeline. Throws it left side to Harlow. Harlow with it. Holds above his head. Still holding. Now throws it to Logan Isaac. Deep top of the key. Right side to A.J. Webb. AJ to Hollenkamp. It is a feisty bunch of Jackets tonight, swarming on the defensive end as Isaac hits a 15-footer from the corner. That is a shot that could be handy as the season goes on. 17-8, Chester by 9. Right side with it is Schwartz. Jump stop in the lane, good. Chester can definitely use the jump stop. And it's a full timeout from Chester. With 5:10 to go in the first half, they lead 17-10. We'll remind you, with 5 Jefferson County branches and responsive quality service for all of your accounts, Community First Bank would like to be the first to say, welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. And Chris Hugo, very interesting game so far here in this first period and a half.
Yeah, it is. I mean, I don't think anybody expected it to be easy for either team. Both teams very competitive at this particular moment in time, but give a lot of credit to floor shooting from both teams, keeping them both in this one. And really, when you take a look, Chester has, 9 turnovers. Woodlawn just has the 2. But really, when you take into consideration the other differences, such as Weber. Wow, Chester out-rebounding Woodlawn. It's kind of a wonderment that Woodlawn's up a touchdown here, 17-10. With 5:10 to go here in the second.
Halftime for the Carbondale Holiday Tournament. Chicago Collins leads Madison 35-29. Also, Pena beats St. Elmo today, 60-44 at the Vandalia Tournament. Ridgeview beats Tuscola 54-25 at the Monticello Tournament. All scores are brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance.
I got a bad score on St. Elmo earlier.
Scott Owens to call, 242-3770 for discounts you deserve. Like a good neighbor, Scott Owens is there. That's according to our friends on Twitter. Remember, go to Twitter, our Twitter, at 94 Sports. You can find every scoring update by quarter, by half, by final there. And tonight on our Facebook page, WMIX Sports, you can find finals as well as updated information on the games that we actually do live, and plus lots of other information. Cody Mallure has checked in. He picked up a foul. That's the 17th foul for Chester, so Woodlawn's going to be shooting the free throw. Usually that's a good sign.
It's a great sign. We'll see if it turns out that way here.
A.J. Webb at the line. Another final coming in. DuQuoin over Lawrenceville, 76-41 is the final.
76-41?
76-41.
So Lawrenceville moves, so it's doing the Duster Top.
That was brought to you by a referee who sent that to me.
Thank you.
So we appreciate him. I'll see him later on tonight.
Was the one that officiated here earlier?
Yeah, he's been here. Yeah, he'll be there tonight. He's doing the first and third games.
From there, perhaps?
Mm-hmm. I'd like to, by the way, 4:56 go to first half, 18-10 Woodlawn. Quick inbound. We'll get to my point later, if I can remember.
I hope so. Make a note.
Across the timeline. That is Mallure. Right side pass to number 15, Lockhead, knocks down a 3. I remember a Lockhead from Chester the last few years. He knocks down a 3. It's 18-13 like that. Chester's back to within 5. Pressure's on. Harlow finds Isaac underneath. Pass behind him. Hollenkamp cleans it out. Great cleanup there by Christian Hollenkamp. Come around from the right side. There's a blown pass to the back door for Isaac. Hollenkamp was able to see up the mat. Chester runs the other way. Quick shot. Schwartz. Rebound Webb. Here comes the other way. Belvin Owen, or I should say Belvin Owens. Belvin and Mallure tie up. And they're going to call that on Gabe Owen. Seriously.
Won't be the best.
That is a turnover. To piggyback on that update, Oakville beats Pascuda today 36-24 at the tournament at Modern Day. Chester throws it inbounds. However, 2 people chasing it down. Hollenkamp gets the steal. Hollenkamp to Logan Isaac. Isaac to Webb. Shane Whistle says, slow it down. Woodlawn 20-13. The erratic pace starts. Webb shot no good. Rebound to Chester. Too fast on the offense. But Chester is giving Woodlawn fits here. The number 3 seed in this tournament. Landon with it on the left wing. Shot over Hollenkamp blocked. Owens with a rebound. That was a forced shot and a bad shot. I'm sure Brad Norman doesn't like that. Owens across the timeline. We'll go to the circle, throw the left side to Logan Isaac. 4 minutes to go. Cardinals lead 20-13. Fadeaway 16-footer. Hollenkamp good. He has 4 1/4, 12 in the game. That's 22-13. Aitman and Robinson will come into the next dead ball. As we go, left side on the wing is Cody Mallure. He holds above his head. Looks for inside, nobody there. Now throws it right side to Landon. Right wing to Lockhead. Another 3 is good. Might want to get out there and guard Mr. Lockhead. 22-16, Cardinals by 6. 3:20 to go. Lots of people interested in this score with the closeness. Woodlawn across the timeline, right side to Logan Isaac, to Harlow, left side to Hollenkamp. Hollenkamp to Owen. Owens hand check by Malheur, no call. Owens gives it to Logan Isaac. Chester's plan, obviously, is to pester Owens. Hollenkamp down the lane. Two-handed layup doesn't go in, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That foul is on number 40, Greg Rodwald, his first, team 8. Nice move by Hollenkamp to get to the lane that time. Really got to the lane and did a good job. First free throw is no good. He'll get another one. Cardinals not as solid with their free throw shooting so far tonight. Somewhat of a premium thus far. It's 1 out of 2. And Woodlawn with the lead. Chester with a basketball after the made free throw by Hollenkamp. Wow. And out top, yes.
A proud grandfather just like this on WMIX Sports on the Facebook page.
Nice. There's a dribble drive down the lane. Arbiter is blocked by A.J. Webb. Gets it to Owens. Hand check all over as Malheur is all over Owens. The hand checks are out. And they're going to let him play. Owens down the lane. Loses the basketball on the floor. Gets it back. Loses it. Jump ball. It's going to be Chester basketball and a turnover to the Cardinals. Shane Whistle's not happy about the hand checking going on, the physical contact. He's talking to the official. Official listens. We go on with 2:22 to go in the first half, 23-16. Chester trails Woodlawn by 7. Schwartz drives the lane, walks, got away with it. No call, and now they call the foul on Hollenkamp for reaching in.
Oh, man.
Shot.
No comment.
No comment, nothing to give. Well, there is, but I'll swallow it for later. But I was going to say a while ago, as Schwartz goes to line to shoot two, it's a thanks to all the fine people here at Sesser-Valier High School for their hospitality yesterday, today, and, of course, tomorrow. They have helped us very nicely around here.
Of course, we'll have 2 games on tap for you tomorrow here.
Yep. One at 1:30, the Waltonville Spartans will play the Goreville Blackcats. That'll be on AM 940. Schwartz makes both free throws. It's 23-18. And depending on what Woodlawn does, sometime they'll be on these. Can't say win yet because they haven't won this game yet. Owens across the timeline. Cody Malheur has the hand check. And
good catch by John Downey. John Downey, one of the better officials you'll find in Southern Illinois.
And the deal is that the Bronx cheer in front of us. Mike Richardson would be proud of me to say that. The Bronx cheer to the officials there from the Woodlawn faithful saying about time. Free throw up and in by Owens. How many in a row has he made now this quarter? 3? 3, okay. 24-18, the world's back on the taxes after he missed 2 in a row in the first quarter. Don't jinx him. No. There you go. Made them both.
You know what? If he could make 14 threes in front of like 20,000 people in Peoria, free throws probably aren't a problem.
Yeah. Left corner, Malheur throws it back out top of the key. Lockhead throws it right side to Arbiter. Arbiter throws it left wing to Malheur. Malheur tries, now top of the key. Lockhead throws it right side to Arbiter. Holds above his head, throws, looks, throws, tips, Owen, Hollenkamp. Hollenkamp has it against Owens. Owens will dribble it up. Cardinals up 7, 25-18 with a minute and a half to go in the first half. Stay tuned for the Red Lake College halftime show. Scoring and stats from here. Jake Robinson getting the physical underneath. Shot by Hageman's no good. Rebounded by Arbiter. Quick shot. Cardinals have to get back. Arbiter's coming quickly down the lane. Got away with the travel. That's not a jump stop, but rebound jump ball. Robinson and Arbiter get together, and this jump ball is going to go to the Cardinals.
I'm glad they concurred because the trail official was going jump ball, and the official underneath was going to call a foul until he saw the veteran official with the jump ball.
1:16 to go in the first half, 25-18, Woodlawn on top. Shane Whistle's going to take a 30-second timeout, and I think it's basically to calm the troops down as things have gotten a little feisty here in this second quarter.
I'd say a lot of contacts, a lot of fouls. 14 thus far in the first half, and not a lot in terms of what we've seen thus far in this tournament, but it's been a pretty chippy and choppy game within the first 15 or so minutes.
I'm good. I'm a Charger. I've got 3.5 bars, 4 bars left. I'm so good.
I'm all right for right now. I rented one.
Oh, that's right. You did rent one.
Capitalism's still alive here. That's where
I feel alive, yes. It's still alive. 1:16 to go in the first half, 25-18. kind of mentioned I was taken care of very nicely this afternoon at another local tournament. I went and visited that I will be returning later on to.
And they've taken great care of us here.
Oh, wonderful. Jim Basso, Wes Show, Jason Henry, faculty and staff, wonderful here at Sesser-Valier. We'll see them not only tomorrow, but later on when we do some other basketball games. Hollenkamp on the right wing. Holds it to Owens. Owens will hold as the man-to-man continues. Under a minute to go. Woodlawn leads 25-18. Hateman on the right wing. He tried to throw it into Robinson, and a reach-in foul on number 34, Chris Schwartz, his second. He joins Valor. Kahneman with 2 fouls apiece. Should be a 1-on-1 for the Cardinals. Jake Robinson will go to the line and shoot the 1-on-1. That should be 2. 10 team fouls. Oh, it is 10 team fouls. Very nice. Even better. The 10th. First free throw up by Robinson is good in the quiet of the gymnasium. Makes the first. 26-18. Cardinals by 8. Not been easy to get to this 8-point lead. This Chester Yellow Jackets team is really giving Woodlawn fits here in the first half. Robinson will shoot the second. It's up and in. Jake Robinson makes them both.
6 straight free throws for the Cardinals.
27-18. The Cardinals by 9. With only 3 field goals in this second quarter, it needed some free throws. Now, Arbiter with it to the left elbow, picks up his dribble, leads it back out front to Misaraka. And he's swinging around back to Misaraka. 3 passes later, gives it to Cushman, back to Misaraka. Down the lane he goes, jump shot, off the glass and in. Too easy. We saw the ability of Shawnee doing that yesterday. Now 2-2-1 zone, and Owens traveled the basketball.
That was actually a play, Danny, that could have fit Misaraka in the behind. As he was looking to try to get the foul, so he contorted his body before he got the shot off, and luckily it fell. A circus shot, if you will.
Yeah, and Chester is scrappy. They have to rock a slingshot, and they're ready to fire and make a point. Top of the key pass from the baseline, Landon with it, swings the left side to Misaraka. He will spin, tries to on Owens, doesn't do it, now leaves it to Landon. They're going to go for the final shot. They have the possession to start the third quarter. Misaraka with it, left side to Cushman. Cushman between the circles. Dribbles to the right side, now back to left side, Landon. Landon with it, dribbles back, and illegal screen.
Good catch by Derek Moore.
Yes, it was. He made a great call on that as verbally stuck that hip out there. That's the 9th. Well, that's more than 10, and it's a turnover now because it is a player control foul. Woodlawn will inbound in front of the bench with 3.6 to go. Owens at the timeline, behind the back dribble. Throws up a half-court shot. No good off the glass. We played 16 minutes. Woodlawn 27, Chester 20. Back for the Red Lake College halftime show and a few here on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt, Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. When you shop for a luxury car, you'll notice that the luxury doesn't always come standard. The 2012 Lincoln MKZ, however, comes loaded. Heated and cooled front seats, standard. Sync technology, standard. Soft leather seating and genuine wood trim, standard. Reverse sensing system, standard. Isn't it nice to see that someone is putting standards back into luxury? And here's one more extra you won't pay extra for. 4-year or 50,000-mile complimentary maintenance, standard. Better yet, that's on top of your Lincoln dealer's most attractive offer on Lincoln MKZ. All that's left is a nice, long test drive, which, as you might have guessed, is complimentary as well. Lincoln, it's just not luxury, it's smarter than that. Come see us at Ford Square, Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
How did the Saturday Sports Show ring in the new year? By bringing you even better sports conversation in 2012. More scores, more local discussion, and a better mix of guests than anyone else. Combine that with ample knowledge of the teams you love, and you'll reserve more than one preset for AM 940. The perfect New Year's resolution? Not missing the Saturday Sports Show. Only on WMIX and online at mywithersradio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital.
Does it frustrate you when the person in front of you at the grocery store searches in their purse for what seems to be a half hour trying to find exact change? Tell them about People's National Bank Visa's check card and make everyone's shopping experience a little quicker. Just swipe your card, sign your receipt, and you don't have to worry about exact change. Need cash back? Just enter your PIN and select the cashback button, and you have an instant ATM. People's National Bank, member FDIC. Non-usage fees may apply.
Does this sound familiar? I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to school, but with work and family...
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to. They're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends in cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our jobs for once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/Studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
This is the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX. The Rend Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
Welcome back to Sesser-Valier High School. We're at the half. Woodlawn 27, Chester 20. Here on the Rend Lake College Halftime Show. Rend Lake College has been the vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. Students can choose from more than 100 degree and certificate programs, save thousands of dollars at Rend Lake College, and get to work. Rend Lake College, it's time. Woodlawn leads Chester 27-20. We'll step out for a break, come back with scoring and stats. While we're away, we'll give you a station identification as well because we're past the bottom of the hour. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Don't miss the huge store-wide clearance at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. You can save 60% off all remaining Christmas decor, 20% off all home decor, pictures and lamps, 15% off all furniture sale prices on your favorite name brands like Lazy Boy, Flexsteel, Sealy, Lane, Broyhill, Riverside, and more. It's Newell's huge clearance sale. Hurry in today and save. And Happy New Year from your friends at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. This is the award-winning Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
Welcome back to Sesser-Valier High School, 31st Annual Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament. The Woodlawn Cardinals lead the Chester Yellow Jackets at the half, 27-20. You're listening to the Rend Lake College Halftime Show. Rend Lake College has over 100 degree and certificate programs to choose from. It's been your vehicle to a brighter future for over 40 years. Rend Lake College, it's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. I'm Denny Swincy, Chris Hugo alongside. Chris, before we get to the stats, a very interesting first half as the Cardinals couldn't quite get away from the Chester Yellow Jackets, but still, not a bad effort to be up 7 considering that Chester played some pretty good basketball.
Well, they did, and defensively, Chester got a little too physical, rung up fouls, 11 to be exact in the first half, which led to Woodlawn shooting a pretty good clip to the line. And we visit the scoring and stats. You'll see that is the difference in this ballgame. And go ahead and give that scoring and stats now. First, take a look at the team stats. The Chester Yellow Jackets were 0 of 5 from the inside in the first quarter, 3 of 7 for the second quarter to make them 3 of 12, shooting just 25% in the interior. From the outside, the Yellow Jackets, however, shooting 80%. They were 4 of 5 from three-point land in the first half, making them 5 of 17 for 29%. Looking at the Woodlawn Cardinals, they were 5 of 13 in the first half from the inside for 39%. Here has been their difference. Just too many shots from the outside in the first quarter. They are just 2 of 10 from the outside for 20%, which gives them a combined field goal percentage from the floor, 7 of 23 for 30%. Free throw shooting starts taking Cahokia, but it's Chester. They are 2 of 4 in the first half for 50%, while the Woodlawn Cardinals are 8 of 10. Double checking that. 8 of 12 in the first half for 67%. I was just double checking the math there. For rebounding, it does favor Chester. 13 rebounds, 10 defensive, 3 offensive, while the Cardinals have just 10. 8 defensive boards, 2 off of the offensive glass. Turnover disadvantage falls to the Chester Yellow Jackets, 11 to 4. As we take a look at individual scoring, 6 points apiece leads the way for the Yellow Jackets. 6 for Jacob Blockhead, 6 for Kyle Landon. Both of those players have both attempts off of 3-pointers. Chris Schwartz has 6 points, and Dalton Mizuraka has 2 to give the Yellow Jackets 20 points. Now for the Woodlawn Cardinals, Christian Hollenkamp leads the way with 13. Gabe Owens has 9, 2 apiece from Logan Isaac and Jake Robinson. And 1 point from A.J. Webb gives the Woodlawn Cardinals a 27-20 lead, considering the fact the last 6 points of the second quarter were all free throws for the Woodlawn Cardinals. And the Cardinals lead 27-20. And Chris, we remind our listeners that WMIX will be back here tomorrow. We will have the 1:30 contest between the Waltonville Spartans and the Goreville Black Cats at 1:30. We'll be on the air at 1:15. Yep, at 1:30 on AM 940, MyWillersRadio.com. Busy day of basketball. And at 2 o'clock on the FM side, the Mount Vernon Rams will open up against the Belleville West Maroons in the 69th Annual Citrus Holiday Tournament, where you will be. And depending on what Woodlawn does tomorrow night, we'll be back on the FM side with Woodlawn Cardinals basketball, depending on if it's a fifth-place bracket game or a semifinal game tomorrow night. As soon as this one's over, we'll be able to let everybody know what's going on. We can pretty well assure the FM. Yeah, without a shadow of doubt, tomorrow night for the Woodlawn Cardinals, depending upon who they play. It would be interesting if it's Woodlawn Sesser-Valier, whether it be for a fifth-place semi or for a championship semifinal game. But we'll see what happens. Of course, you and I understand Coach Shadowitz will have the first game. You and Mike will have the second. And then I'll have the Mount Vernon Rams at the Citrus Holiday Tournament as they open up the 69th Annual against Belleville West. Should be an interesting day of basketball. And after that, Thursday and Friday, we go home. We go to Citrus and spend the next 2 of those Thursday and Friday days. Because I know folks are wondering, well, what happens with the trophy games? We're actually going to let Q106 handle the trophy games. They are going to be here for every game that day, so we figured it, why have 2 stations in the same place with great power as far as wattage and frequency and reach? So Q106 is going to handle the trophy games, just Woodlawn or Waltonville, which if they both make the semis, they'll both be in a trophy game. But that said, those games will be on WQRL 106.3. We need to step out for our final break and the Red Lake College Halftime Show. They can save you thousands of dollars on your education. Visit your virtual council at rlc.edu. We'll step out for a quick break. Back for second half action here on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Whether you're an Integra customer needing a new home or just tired of the constant changes associated with big corporate banking, you do have a choice. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins with Community First Bank. We built our business around one goal, your needs. With 5 locations and a team of your friends and neighbors to support you, your banking solutions are handled right here at home. And to make your move easy, we have new account specials and personal bankers ready to help.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Double-digit pay raises are history. Now money's a lot harder to get a hold of and even harder to hang on to. That's why State Farm agent Scott Owens would like to offer you a free discount double check. He'll go through your car insurance policy to make sure you're getting the discounts you deserve and aren't leaving any money on the table. So call State Farm agent Scott Owens in Mount Vernon today, because being there to help keep more of your money in your pocket is why he's here. Like a good neighbor, Scott Owens is there. Discounts may vary state to state.
Daily schedules, scores, and more. Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the showcase on WMIX.
Welcome back as we start the second half. Chester with a basketball on the right side. With it is Schwartz. Schwartz shoots a 3, and it's good. Wow. Chester can score. He's got 5 quick ones. 29-25 as Chester pressed it. Owens with it to Harlow. They're taking their time. He throws it up to Hollenkamp up the right sideline. Finds Webb, tips away. Will go out of bounds. It'll save the Woodlawn Cardinals. Danny, something I've noticed, I have not seen a clean 3 all night. They've all required the use of the rim somewhat. I don't know what it is. We just haven't seen nothing but the bottom of the net. Yeah. They've all went in, it seems like. 4-point lead for the Cardinals. A struggle here for the 3 seed. Owens comes around the corner. Left side shot good. Pistol down. 31-25. Ashley Schertz for the rescue. Ashley Schertz with the save in front of us. Cardinals by 6. Chester with the ball. Landed on the left wing. Top of the key pass to Arbiter. He holds between the circles, dribbles to the free throw line now. Spins on Webb, loses the basketball, stolen by Harlow. Harlow coming the other way with Isaac. He'll have to pull out. The Yellow Jackets retreated. Leaves it for Owens. Owens left open. Long 3 on the way off the front of the iron, rebounded by Erbely. Not the shot I'm sure Shane Whistle wanted. Definitely not a shot his dad wanted. No. As the ball tipped, recovered by Landon of Chester. He'll throw up a 3 over Hollenkamp. No good off the mark. Hits the floor. goes out of bounds, and it'll stay with Woodlawn. Team rebounds for the Cardinals. They can use all the rebounding help they can get. If you're tired of big corporate banking, you have a choice in Jefferson County. Community First Bank is at home at Dix Sinai, Woodlawn, and Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. Harlow to inbound to Owens. Up the middle of the floor to Isaac. He throws it, but it's tipped out of bounds by Chester. Good play, good heads-up awareness by Christian Hollenkamp there to let it go out of bounds after the tip. Woodlawn not real crisp right now and clear with their passing. And it's being deflected a lot of times by the Yellow Jackets. Owens to Isaac to Harlow on the left wing quickly as they get into their offense. To Hollenkamp top of the key. Fakes the three to the free throw line. Leaves it for Webb. Webb will dribble to the left elbow. He gives it to Owens. Owens will dribble left side. Now comes around baseline. Double dribble the basketball. Yep, good call by John Downing. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is done. Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than the hospital. It's what healthcare should be. Interesting score going around. Woodlawn leads Chester 31-25. A program in Chester that has struggled for years. Maybe trying to turn the corner with this win. Schwartz to the rim and scores. Definitely not scared right now. 31-27. We've got a ball game. Schwartz has all 7 points in the quarter for the Yellow Jackets. Owens to Harlow. Back to Harlow. From Owens. Webb lobs for Hollenkamp off his hands out of bounds. This is the kind of coming parts you don't typically see from Woodlawn. Struggling going on. Confidence brewing on the Chester side of things. They have the basketball. Arbiter throws it left side to Schwartz. Holds above his head inside to Eberle. He'll throw up a shot. No good, but Harlow picks up the foul. Harlow has 3. First on the Cardinals. That will send Matthew Heberle to the line to shoot 2. He has not scored in the game yet. Cardinals lead 31-27 with 4:56 to go in the third quarter. First free throw good. 31-28. Chester doesn't go away. Your community, your choice, your bank with 5 locations. Friends and neighbors on staff will understand your needs. Community First Bank keeps it simple. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Second free throw is missed. Hollenkamp gets the rebound to Owens. Owens dribbles across the timeline. He looks, throws the left side to Harlow, back to Owens. Owens holds. Had the Hollenkamp backside, but Chester got back against this zone. So 1-3-1. Owens to Harlow. Here comes the left baseline shot. Is good. It's the 1-3-1. You got to have somebody hit that shot there, and he does. 33-28. Took his time and was able to get set. That was a big difference. Right side 3 from Schwartz on the way is good. Schwartz has 10 in the quarter, 16 in the game, and it's a 2-point Woodlawn lead. This is a different Chester team than many people suspected. Owens between the circles. Throws it right side to Hollenkamp. Hollenkamp back to Owens to Webb on the left side. Isaac to Harlow. Harlow back top of the key to Hollenkamp to A.J. Webb. A game that Woodlawn desperately needed. Haven't been tested in a while. Owens shot blocked from 3. Harlow rebound up and in. Harlow has 4 points in the quarter. It's 35-31. Chester quickly the other way. Schwartz on the right wing inside to Eberle. Eberle with it. Top of the key to Arbiter. Arbiter is throwing lobbing inside for Rowald, and he's fouled. That foul going on to Cardinals, their second of the half, goes on number 30, Christian Hollenkamp, his third. And that will mean an inbound for Chester. No sub, no nothing. They keep playing. They throw it in left corner to Schwartz. Schwartz top of the key to Landon. Now left side to Schwartz. Schwartz throws it inside to Eberle. He goes up and scores on to Harlow, who has 3 fouls. 35-33. Chester within 2. While you can't predict games, you never know what might happen in these games. Harlow goes left baseline, spin underneath, reverse layup good. Chris Harlow stepping up, given a third option, 37-33 Cardinals. Chester the other way, right side to Schwartz inside. That's going to be a foul on Isaac, pushing somebody out of the box. Stays third. 37-33, 3 minutes to go. Shane Whistle wants a timeout. It'll be a full timeout. And Chris, right now, Woodlawn finds himself in a battle. Chester's not going away. They are not. They came to play. What a chance to get in that semifinal game tomorrow against either Sesser-Valier. Francois lost me just now. Sesser-Valier, new agents, of course, tomorrow night. But here's the thing with the Woodlawn Cardinals. Obviously, experience is on their side.
but they have that target on their back as well. So we'll just have to see how they fare here on the timeout. Great time to draw the play, and maybe see what happens. The offense has been a little sluggish tonight just because of the great Chester defense. But I still think if something happens where Chester overtakes the Cardinals here, you will have those 8 3-point attempts in the first quarter and wonder what might have been if they were just able to work the ball around and be a little bit more patient. Remember to follow us on Facebook, WMIX Sports. You can go there, find all sorts of information, scores, schedules, what's going on in sports in high school, as well as go to our Twitter page, @94 Sports, all kinds of things as far as scoring updates and finals and whatnot as far as high school basketball in the area this week. And we're reminded that here at the third quarter, 3 minutes to go, 37-33. Cardinals by 4. Chester has the basketball. Underneath the basket, Logan Isaac, I should say, check that. That's Arbiter. He throws it inside, and they got a guy wide open. Schwartz is fouled. Boy, oh boy. Schwartz is on fire, and Chester doing a great job going to him. That foul is on A.J. Webb, his first. That is the 4th foul on the Cardinals. Chester is yet to foul in the quarter. Schwartz at the free throw line rattles one out. 37-33. The winner will get the winner of Sesser-Valier New Athens tomorrow night at 8. The loser will play the 5 o'clock game tomorrow against the loser of that Sesser-Valier New Athens game. That free throw is good by Schwartz. It is now 37-34. Chester pressures. Owens and Harlow will play catch. Harlow will bring it across the timeline as Chester changes defense to half-court man-to-man. Harlow lost the ball off of Chester's foot. That would have been Kahneman out of bounds, and it'll be Woodlawn basketball. Holding above his head, Harlow. Harlow looks, top of the key, tip, stolen by Chester. Here comes Kahneman. The other way, travel with the basketball. 2:40 to go in the third quarter. Woodlawn leads by 3, Chris, and it's one of those deals where Woodlawn has just not had their game tonight, but credit Chester. They're playing very well so far. Oh, they are. They want to win this game, and I hate to say it, they haven't shown any appearance. They would want to win this one more than the Cardinals right now. Harlow will inbound to Gabe Owens. Owens will dribble it up for the Cardinals. He is guarded by Schwartz. Owens across the timeline, left side to Harlow. Harlow dribbles to the paint. Jump stop off the glass. No foul called. Chester gets the rebound. No foul called, and we go the other way. Probably with some contact. Arbiter shoots a 3. No good. Hits the floor, left wing. Owens has it. Owens is guarded now by Schwartz. He'll bring it up. A.J. Webb was waiting for a screen. None needed. 2:12 to go in the third. Woodlawn leads 37-34. Owens throws inside. Ball stolen away by Chester. Heberly with it. We'll leave it for Arbiter. He goes down the lane. It's stolen by Owens. A.J. Webb recovers. A.J. Webb to Owens will come back the other way. Owens will dribble across the timeline. Throws it left side to Isaac. Left corner Harlow. He holds above his head with 1:50 to go. Hollenkamp to A.J. Webb. 37-34. Cardinals. There's an inside pass to Hollenkamp. He couldn't get the shot. Doesn't go. And a timeout for Chester on the other end. Chester trails Woodlawn 37-34 with 1:36 to go in the third quarter. The 30-second timeout. I want to remind you, familiar faces, new places. Bank with Ray and Brea, Community First Bank's new 42nd Street location in Mount Vernon. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Woodlawn has not been tested lately. Shawnee, Weber, and Odin. Games that went well, everything went right. Woodlawn has only lost twice to Oakville and Mater Dei, Chris. And I think this is a much-needed test that Woodlawn's been looking for after the last 2 or 3 weeks. Well, if anything, it'll be a good wake-up call. Yeah, you can't continue to roll through games again. We probably made a little bit bigger deal than needed to be made about the 286 points over the last 3 games. But every once in a while, you're going to have a game like this on the schedule where the team is going to be maybe a team that wants it more or has something to prove, and you're going to have to give it even better than your best. This is the game where you walk in with Woodlawn on the front of your jersey. You've been to state 2 of the last 3 years. People consider you their big game on the schedule at times, and that's what Woodlawn's getting, Chester's best effort. Woodlawn goes 1-3-1 zone. 1-3-1. Cushman throws it to the front row.
It was effective. It definitely distracted Chester.
I'll tell you what, it shook him up. It shook me up to see Woodlawn in a 1-3-1 zone.
When's the last time you saw that?
Junior high. I mean, Woodlawn High School? I don't remember.
Maybe
it's been a long
Mike
time.
Simmons in high school?
Maybe. With it on the left wing, Tateman. A.J. Webb top the key.
throw it right side to Owens, off his feet, recovers, though on the wing, drives left-hand dribble down the lane, goes up for a shot, and he's fouled. Owens will go to the line and shoot two, and that's what Woodlawn needs to do. That foul is on number 40, Greg Rowald. Say the name 3 times fast name. And Owens to the line. That's the first foul of Chester, second on Rowald. His first free throw up and in. He'll get one more. By my count, Owens has 12 points tonight. Could be wrong. He'll get one more. 38-34. Woodlawn leads Chester with 56 seconds to go in the third. Owens makes both. After missing 2 in a row to start the game, he's hit 6 in a row. 39-34 Cardinals. Across the timeline, Yellow Jackets. Cushman throws it right side. Holding is Lockhead. Lockhead will dribble. Top of the key pass to Landon. Left side to Cushman. Jackets may play for one. Lockhead has on the right side. His older brother played pretty well here in years past at the Holiday Tournament. Throws it down in the corner. Rowald back to Lockhead. Top of the key to Cushman. Cookman left side pass Landon. Back to Lockhead. Top of the key. 24 seconds to go. Chester in no hurry. Doesn't look like to score anyway. Landon on the wing. Top of the key to Lockhead. He'll hold again. Lockhead dribbles around between Owens. Owens throws it right wing. That's to Cushman. He'll throw up a 15-footer. It's good. Wow. One of those nights, 39-36. A.J. Webb the other way with one. Running three-pointer. Good at the horn. A.J. Webb, a running three-pointer from 25 feet out. Ends the third quarter with a Woodlawn lead of 42-36. Back for the fourth quarter as you're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Don't miss the huge store-wide clearance at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. You can save 60% off all remaining Christmas decor, 20% off all home decor, pictures and lamps, 15% off all furniture sale prices on your favorite name brands like Lazy Boy, Flexsteel, Sealy, Lane, Broyhill, Riverside, and more. It's Newell's huge clearance sale. Hurry in today and save. And Happy New Year from your friends at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Back to the 94 Sports Mobile Studios on WMIX.
After a big three by A.J. Webb to end the quarter, it's Woodlawn 42, Chester 36. Hateman launched the three and rattled in and out. Rebounded, though, on the weak side by Landon. He'll bring it up across the timeline for the Yellow Jackets, trailing 42-36. Down the left baseline, around Hollenkamp and scored. Never lost his dribble. Kept going to the basket and scored. 42-38, 4-point lead for the Cardinals. Owens, left side to Hakeman. Thought about it, pulled the trigger, now gets to the lane to Isaac on the left baseline. Top of the key, Owens. Owens will go around the screen. And look, now dribbles out by the timeline, gets down the lane. Down the lane, Gabe goes, and he's fouled. Blocking foul. Owens will go to the line and shoot two. Or at least it should be a two-shot foul. You talked about it in the break, Chris, that three-pointer by A.J. Webb, kind of reminiscing on some of the last second in the quarter threes that Woodlawn's done in the past. Well, and very apropos. It reminds me significantly of Casey Hammond. Did it a couple times. Did see him at Red Hill in the sectional the first time, but SIU Arena against Oakville in the Super Sectional 08-09. Another running three-pointer just like that one. Really took me back. Owens makes them both. The microwave, as we used to call him. The microwave. Owens was grimacing that time, 44-38. But Chester has the basketball. Playing along here, tough day. 4 games in 4 days. You get to see what your team can do playing as many games they do. There goes Lockhead to the rim. It's no good. Rebound weak side by Rowald. No good. Rebound Hollenkamp, though. Christian cleans up that mess. Here come the Cardinals. Owens down the line again. Probably trying to do too much. Loses the basketball. Christian comes the other way. Picks up his dribble. Stolen away by Webb. Here comes Hollenkamp. Cardinals need to slow down. Hollenkamp throws up a 15-footer. It's no good. Bad shot. Hollenkamp fights for the rebound. Gets underneath. Stolen away, though, by Landon. Cardinals playing way too fast. Landon does his best Michael Jackson, 2 feet in the air, tiptoes on this side to prevent it over and back. Landon will slow it down. It's 44-38. Cardinals by 6. Heberly with it. Left wing pass to Lockhead. Back in the corner. Cushman to Lockhead. To Landon top of the key. 6:10 to go in the game. Cardinals lead 44-38. Chester plays around the perimeter. Scoreboard update coming next. Some more coming in. There's a shot and a runner by Lockhead. It is one of those nights. Chester's playing with confidence, and shots are falling that normally wouldn't. Shots that are bad, shots that are good. Owens throws the left side to Isaac. Left corner to Hateman. Hateman to Hollenkamp, top of the key. Left corner, Owens. 3 ball on the way. Good. Gabe Owens lighting it up off the down screen. 47-42, I should say 47-40 Cardinals. 5.5 to go in the game. Shane Whittle applauding in front of us. Cut off. Lockhead. Cushman with it. Throws it out top of the key. Lockhead. Left wing Landon. Long 3 on the way. Off the mark. High for the rebound. A.J. Webb. He's pushing it back by Heberly. That's his second team. Third. Could be. Fourth. Second and fourth. Then Harlow out. Hateman. Cardinals will play on 47-40. Left as the Cardinals lead by 7 with 5:20 to go in the game. Quick inbounds here. These officials make sure this game keeps rolling. Owens will dribble into the front court. Right side, crosses back over left. Now throws it left wing to Hollenkamp. He goes baseline on his man, goes up for a shot, misses the layup, rebounded at Lockhead. He gets it out to Arbiter. He gets it up front to Lockhead, missed the layup. Owens with the rebound. Under 5 to go. That's a big basket miss by Chester. They need possessions and points. Hollenkamp pushed from behind, no call. Hollenkamp, as Chester's been allowed to body Woodlawn tonight, Hollenkamp loses the basketball on the turnover.
Fancy dribble's not what you need there.
Nope, Arbiter throws it on the right wing to Lockhead. In the corner, back to Lockhead from Schwartz. 3, good, in and out. That one was almost down, and Hollenkamp got caught reaching over the back for his 4th foul. 5th on the Cardinals. With 5 locations in Mount Vernon, Dix, Ina, and Woodlawn, Community First Bank is proud to be the official voice of the showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Shane Whittle with the full timeout. It's 47-40, Cardinals by 7, and we'll get a scoreboard update in here that has been going on in the area. Let's get you caught up to date on the Sesser-Valier Holiday Tournament. It was Sparta 53, ZR 46. It was Waltonville over Marissa Coulterville, 61-56. Century over Alvarado, 55-25. Thorntonville over Johnson City, 68-47. And Vienna beat Shawnee, 54-43. Update from the Perry County Duke Big Eagle Tournament. Custer Thomas Duke Classic DuPoint over Lawrenceville, 76-41. Carbondale lost in their own tournament today to Hazelwood West, 65-59. Pana beat St. Elmo, 60-44. Oakville over Mascouda, 36-24, that at modern day. Girls scores, the Mount Vernon Lady Rams beat Belleville East, 60-54. Nashville beat Carlisle, 42-40. And Bree Central beat Carbondale, 57-28. Belleville West beat the Annies, 39-38. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. You might be paying too much for auto insurance. Give Scott Owens a call at 242-3770. Playing in the 4th, 4.5 to go. Shot down the lane off the inbounds by Chester, blocked by Isaac, rebounded by Webb. We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one's done. Crossroads Community Hospital, supporting the hospital. It's what health care should be. And a travel.
How many steps does it take?
I think it takes more than 2.
3, right?
Yeah.
Was that 2?
I think he whiffed that call. That's a turnover to Woodlawn. I think he clean blew it. But what can you do but move on? Hunter talks about our point off the air. Lockhead has it on the left wing. Lockhead throws it to Arbiter. He throws it in the corner, and that's a shot good by Matthew Heberly. He's got 3. And the Cardinals just can't shake the Jackets. Now they press, and Owens threw it to Isaac, and Isaac wasn't ready.
How can you not? It's all good.
No, it's all good. 47-42, 4 minutes to go in the game. Cardinals by 5. With 5 Jefferson County branches, quality service for all your accounts. Community First Bank would be the first to say. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC.
Might spell trouble if
Chester's able to capitalize on back-to-back Cardinal turn. Ought to be careful. There's a three that rimmed in and out. Boy, Chester's had shots rim in and out and almost go in and everything else. And boy, oh boy, Woodlawn dodged the bullet. Not necessarily the shot you want there anyway. An effort by Woodlawn that seems they're looking ahead a bit and may get out of here with a win as Harlow reverse layup is good. Chris Harlow making a case for the Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Strong case for me. Right wing pass Schwartz, has it, leads it for Arbiter, throws the top of the key Lockhead. Now gives it to Landon on the left wing. He drives on Hollenkamp. He had to be careful, and Isaac fouls. Landon will go to the line and shoot two. Logan Isaac picks up his second. That is the sixth on the Cardinals. And this is a young Cardinals team, some experience returning from last year, of course, 3 starters. But the next guys after that are the ones that are picking up valuable experience in a close game like this. Well, the valuable experience are the types that make free throws down the stretch. But Chester starts taking some shots at charity stripe. They're not going to overtake Woodlawn in 3-16. No. Second free throw by Landon. Good. There you go. 1 out of 2. This Chester team's going to cost a 5th down the road. 49-43 Cardinals by 6. Harlow to Owens. It's a 2-2-1 press. Owens to Harlow. Crosses timeline. Hollenkamp from Webb. And it's a score. Christian Hollenkamp has his 17th point. Dissecting the press. Puts Woodlawn up 8 with 3 to go. 51-43. I think you have to be up 10 or double digits before you can exhale here for the Cardinals. You got to get to the horn in my book. Here comes a 3, because that's why. Lockhead with a 3. 5 1/4, 11 in game. Timeout Chester. 51-46. While the timeout goes on, we'll step out because we have across the top of the hour. We'll pause for station identification on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase.
Like WMIX Sports on Facebook. This is the award-winning Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX Mount Vernon, a free service from Withers Broadcasting.
2:49 to go in this game, Chris. 51-46 Cardinals by 5. Okay, kind of a non-focused effort by Woodlawn, maybe looking ahead, but a Chester team is taking their best swing here tonight.
Well, it's easy to look ahead when you know that Sesser-Valier lies in the distance. Still a lot of the 1A expansion, or excuse me, the full class expansion, and the inception of 1A basketball. There has been a nice little friendly rivalry between Woodlawn and Sesser-Valier, and it would be easy to look ahead tomorrow night. Of course, Sesser-Valier still has to get past New Aiton, a tough team in their own right in this tournament. However, that looking ahead has hurt them here. Trying to settle for 3-point shots early has been a big difference, and if it's not for, need to be careful how I say this, if not for them making their free throws in the second quarter and in this second half, they're trailing by 3 or 4.
Yep. And Woodlawn has the basketball length of the floor to go as the Cardinals will have it against the Chester press. Harlow to Owens. Owens will hold, and now back to Harlow. They had A.J. Webb streaking down here on the down and out. Didn't get it to him. Harlow to Owens to Hollenkamp across the timeline. Down the lane. Picked up the dribble, got away with the walk, goes it inside to Isaac. Layup good. Logan Isaac from Christian Hollenkamp. Isaac with 4. Nice job, 53-46. Chester with the ball. Got to play some better defense, even though Woodlawn's only given up 46 points. Spinning right baseline, Schwartz. Quadruple team, shot no good. All tipped around. Malure was over the back. However, no call. I look underneath, and a shot 3. Here it comes. No good. Rims in and out from Arbiter, and it's rebounded by Arbiter. He gets a back shot, good, and a foul. They were determined to get that 3, and now they have a chance as Arbiter will go to the line for the and 1 after the foul. I will say this, as Hollenkamp fouls out, that's huge. Christian will foul out with 17. Now, I will say this with 2:07 to go. It's not like the NCAA tournament, but you kind of tell the crowds kind of swarming around with Chester a little bit like they do in the NCAA when you have an upset going. Trying to urge on Chester to see if they can spring the upset because most people root against the favorite in tournament play, and Woodlawn being the favorite, that crowd's switching a little bit. I see a lot of maroon, I see a lot of orange, and I see a lot that makes sense, and rightfully so. I would do the same thing. One, if it's a team I didn't want to face later on, and I was that team's fans in attendance, and two, everybody loves an underdog. Well, another thing is the free throws miss. Isaac with a rebound. Woodlawn's success in the last 4 years, 5. You know, a lot of people get envious. Owens across the timeline, and there's a hand check by Cody Malure. Cody Malure likes to play physical defense, but it's a timeout. Trade Wetzel wants one. Trade Wetzel will get one. Malure was hand checking all the way down the floor. It should have been a foul. However, during the timeout, let's get I thought it was update in. How about the Columbia tournament? Haven't mentioned much. Marquette beat Triad JB 64-26. Metro Lutheran beat Freeburg 75-65. Murfreesboro beat North Academy 61-55. Triad over Lebanon Varsity 50-46, and Basalto Civic Memorial beat Stan Doble today 57-47. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance, dedicated to giving you the right coverage of the discounts you deserve. Give Scott Owens a call, 242-3770. After the timeout by Shane Witzel, it'll be Cardinals basketball. Inbounded in front of the scores table. They throw it into Harlow in front of the Woodlawn bench. He's double-teamed in the corner, has to get it out there, and he's fouled. That will be the fourth foul on Chester. They're going to have to foul here quickly, Chris. Only 14 fouls. Schwartz picks up his third. Chester's played smart. There's no doubt about that. Very smart. Owens will inbound on the baseline. Throws it into Harlow. I'm not sure if that ball should have been inbounds down there or not. Webb to Harlow on the wing. He'll go baseline. Pull-up jumper, shot, ran into traffic. Tipped in.
Tipped in by Chester.
Tipped in by Chester.
I think you have to give that to Harlow.
I believe they gave it to Harlow. Let's give it to Harlow. He's got 10. That's a shot. No good in the foul.
Harlow was the last person from Woodlawn to touch that basketball. It was tipped in by Chester. I think it was either tipped in by Malheur or number 15, Lockhead.
55-48. Shane Witzel telling these young Cardinals, why do you foul there? 1:38 to go. Cardinals by 7, and I think in the long run this close game will help Woodlawn more than it will hurt. Malheur gets his first point. 55-49. He'll get one more as Chester setting up their press. Once the free throw's made, they get their guys underneath who will be on the front of it. Second free throw is good. Malheur hits them both. It is 55-50. Harlow can run the baseline, and what do we have? Gabe Owens. I did not see it. The official said that he pushed off to get to the basketball, and I did not see it. Chester has the ball out of bounds underneath their own basket on the turnover. No comment. None. Inbounding is Cody Malheur. Throws it out left wing to Arbiter. Arbiter to Landon. It's deep, and a 5-point lead for the Cardinals, but Chester has it. Lockhead, right wing pass, 3 on the way, off the rim. Schwartz, rebounded by A.J. Webb. He dribbles out of a triple team, gets hammered, and man, oh man,
they caught that foul the third time.
The third time, that official finally got the foul. And we do not mean to harp on officials or anything else, but there are a lot of things
I can live with. I cannot live with inconsistency. And that is exactly what we've had out of said official.
And Cody Malheur is trying to get in ahead of Gabe Owens. And I mean, he is all over Gabe Owens right now, stirring the pot. Hageman will trigger out of bounds sideline across the way. Owens has it. Cody Malheur basically is hand-checking Owens everywhere he goes, and there's nothing being called. Call it like we see it, not who we're rooting for. There's a foul. Now, here's my question. You let that go for about 3 minutes on the other side of the floor, and now you call it.
I disagree with that. That should have been a foul on the Cardinals earlier.
I agree with the text that I just got wholeheartedly. Harlow throws it in back to Isaac underneath, off his hands, out of bounds. He was trying to get, Shane Witzel was trying to get a timeout. The official was standing right there and didn't give it. Same one. We'll move on. Left side, Lockhead, 3 on the way, short. A.J. Webb with a rebound. Shane Witzel says, hold it up. There's Owens with a hand on his hip, and there we go. That's it for, it's not. Fourth foul, Malheur. As long as the hand is locked straight out, that's a foul. But if you curl your elbow and then guide with him and give way, you can get away with that.
That's smart basketball.
Yeah.
There's some Alfred and Rams teams that were great at that in the 90s.
There's a lot of New York Knicks teams in the 90s that got away with that in the NBA, coached by Pat Riley.
That is no slight. That's just smart basketball.
That was the Derek Harper rule put in because of that reason. There's the number, main free throw by Owens, 56-50. And he'll get another free throw. That's good.
How big have Gabe's free throws been? He missed the first 2, and it's been pretty good since.
Sub in, sub out for Chester. 1:01 to go. 57-50 Woodlawn by 7. I would like to say again that Chris and I do not like to harp on officials. However, is that there's some things you have to point out, and we call it the way it is, and we'll move on. Chester has a deep left wing, landed him, chicken wings Owens to get away from him.
Good work by Larry Barnett over there. Looks like they may have stepped out of bounds from this side. He was on top, but they did not.
Larry Barnett made a good look at the call, and there's a shot up and in by Schwartz. He's got 19. Timeout, Chester. It'll be a 30-second timeout. 57-52 Cardinals.
I just noticed Tyler's shirt Search is an assistant for Chester. Yeah, you might remember him from the DuPont tournament days. Oh, yeah. Yep, search. Hard to stay with all these searches around. 57-52, Cardinals by 5 with 41 seconds to go in the game. If the Cardinals hang on, they advance to the 8 o'clock semifinal game tomorrow night against the Red Devils or the Yellow Jackets of Sesser-Valier and New Athens. This has been a battle, Chris. One way or another, it has been a battle.
Great ball game.
Yes. Woodlawn may have been looking ahead a little bit, but Chester's given Woodlawn everything they can handle. Now the key, too, with Honkamp out of the game with fouls, this gives Woodlawn an opportunity to see who else to step up with him out early here or late December.
Well, it's going to teach you a thing or two down the stretch. But say you lose to illness or a freak injury or something, you have to see what you're made of.
Harlow to Owens. To Harlow. Back to Owens. They got to get it up the floor. Owens is dribbling, looking for a red shirt. Finds Isaac. Great play by Isaac to make the catch. Got the dribble down. Good, no call. Oh, wow. That's a tee.
That is.
Yep. That's an intentional foul.
Good call. Larry Barnett.
Yep.
And I know we've harped some. Larry Barnett and John Downey are not an issue here. They've done a great job here tonight. We're not even really harping, but it's one of the better officials in Southern Illinois. I feel confident anytime I see Larry Barnett on the game.
Yeah. And Shane Whistle's going to talk to his players. And here comes another issue, because the official is going to try to start something. No, he backed off. Harlow's going to go to the line and shoot two. Wow.
It is what it is.
Yeah, and the foul, it had to be an intentional, because he didn't go up and try to grab the ball or hack in an arm. He went up and two hands, kind of stuck his arms out and, shoved.
Right.
Had to be an intentional foul. And Larry Barnett will go over and confer with the other
An
officials.
intentional foul is an intentional foul is an intentional foul, regardless of the jersey.
More times than not tonight, the officiating has been very good. Harlow misses the first free throw. And again, you pointed that out, Chris. Free throws by yourself on the free throw lane is very difficult to do in a gym full of people. Harlow will get one more. Woodlawn may be growing up a bit here tonight, and this particular team in the situation they find themselves in. Harlow long on the free throw misses. Woodlawn will get the basketball.
I hate that this is the quarterfinal matchup. This should be a semi.
Yeah,
our championship.
Chester has played very well, even with the record they have. They are a very much improved basketball team under Brad Norman at Chester.
I want to see Goreville Chester.
Yeah. There's an inbounds pass, A.J. Webb. He is fouled by...
Imagine that one.
Landon.
That'll be a conference matchup that they haven't played already.
Right. And that is the 8th team foul in Chester, and A.J. Webb will go to the free throw line. Woodlawn has shot the free throws decently tonight. I see only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 missed coming into these two, or this 1 and 1. A.J. Webb, the senior at the line, 4 points in the game, makes that 5. Actually 1, 4 points.
He had a big running three that we cannot forget about.
That running three is the difference between a 6-point game and a 3-point game. Second free throw up and in. A.J. Webb pretty big down the stretch, 59-52. Lockhead the other way for the Jackets, leaves it for Heberly. That's a right elbow, throws the left side to Arbiter. Down the lane he goes, shot for him, no good. Heitman on the rebound. Heitman gets fouled. Jason will go to the line and walk to the other end and shoot two, because that's the 10th team foul on the Jackets. Woodlawn is going to escape, the Hive. They're going to steal one from
Chester. They stirred the Beehive, there's no doubt.
Oh, gosh, yes.
A few things along the way, but a good victory nonetheless to make them 8-2.
The Jackets played very well this evening. However, will come up short. Heitman rattles around and misses the first. From here on out, though, if Woodlawn wants to win that big trophy this week, they are going to have to play much better basketball the next two nights. And Heitman makes 1 out of 2. It's 60-52. 8-point lead for the Cardinals. The Jackets quickly the other way. Heberly down the lane, pulls through, misses the layup, gets no rebound, shot no good, and they go to the line and shoot 2. Why Woodlawn wants to foul is beyond me, but we'll play as Heberly will go to the line and shoot 2. That's against Harlow, his 4th foul. It's after the fact now with an 8-point lead with 5 seconds to go. Crowd filing in. Christopher and Cobb the next. The first free throw is missed at 6:30, followed by Sesser-Valier and New Athens. To finish out night number 2, day number 2 of this holiday tournament. Second free throw is good by Heberly.
And it is 60-53. Woodlawn to inbound with a 7-point lead. Owens is fouled. He's fouled by Lockhead, and Gabe will walk the other end and shoot some more free throws. 2 up to be exact. He has 20 in the game. 3 seconds to go. Woodlawn leads Chester 60-53. Woodlawn will play tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. So the schedule right now, we'll remind you again later. On the AM side tomorrow at 1:30, it'll be Waltonville versus Goreville. On the FM side tomorrow night at 8 o'clock, it's Woodlawn versus the winner of Sesser and New Aiton. Owens makes the first free throw. All those games, of course, on MyWithersRadio.com. Now, here's a smart move. It'll go unnoticed, except by us. Owens makes the free throw. Shane Whistle's getting his starters out. He's putting 5 subs in to kind of stand back there and do whatever. Because I think Shane Whistle sees that some of the energy and frustration needs to get out to the bench. 3 seconds, 2. Chester will fire Lockhead for a 3. It's good, of course. Even though probably shouldn't have counted. The rim or after the bell fall. Yeah, so should have been no good. However, the final score, Chester loses tonight to Woodlawn. Woodlawn wins 62-56. We'll step out for a break and come back for the Sesser Auto Body Postgame Show. You're listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Hi, Roy Schmidt Lincoln Dealer. All the luxury and technology you'd ever want. An optional 3.5-liter EcoBoost V6 that performs like a V8. Rich, hand-finished leather trim seats and genuine wood trim. So what do you give a car like the 2012 Lincoln MKS that seemingly has everything? Well, a test drive would be nice, especially now, because not only can you get a great offer, you also get 4 years or 50,000 miles of standard complimentary maintenance on an MKS with sync technology that allows you to get turn-by-turn directions, make and receive phone calls, and play all of your favorite MP3s. And with available active park assist, Lincoln MKS can practically park itself. With all this luxury, technology, and confidence, what could possibly be keeping you from that test drive? Lincoln, it's not just luxury, it's smarter than that at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Do you know what your mortgage rate is? You probably know what your monthly payment is, but your interest rate can make a big difference. With a lower interest rate, I may be able to help lower your monthly payment. Stop by People's National Bank today and ask to see me, Joy Schrader, mortgage specialist, about refinancing your current loan. People's National Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Does this sound familiar?
I can't stand this job. I just wish I had time to go back to school, but with work and family...
I know. I just enrolled in Rend Lake College's evening cosmetology program. They have evening classes that will even fit into your busy schedule. You can even graduate in less than 2 years. Classes are convenient to get to, and they're in Studio RLC in Mount Vernon. They even offer financial aid.
What's it like? I've been out of school so long.
It's not your typical take notes. Listen to a lecture program. We will learn the latest styles and trends in cosmetology, and it looks like we'll have fun doing it. We'll be out on the salon floor getting hands-on experience and getting to know all kinds of people. By the time we're done, we'll be ready to jump into a new career and love our jobs. For once.
Okay, how do I sign up?
I called 618-242-8459, but you can also check out their website at rlc.edu/Studio RLC or stop by the RLC Marketplace in Mount Vernon.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX. The Sesser Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Welcome back to Sesser-Valier High School as the Woodlawn Cardinals end up and win this quarterfinal championship bracket game over the Chester Yellow Jackets, 62-56. This is the Sesser Auto Body postgame show. They're pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means Sesser Auto Body get your vehicle back on the road faster next time you have a collision. See the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. The Cardinals win. They will advance tomorrow night to the 8 o'clock game in the semifinals to play the winner of the Sesser-Valier Red Devils and the New Athens Yellow Jackets tonight. Our show that will happen at 8 o'clock this evening. Tomorrow afternoon, the Waltonville Spartans will play the Goreville Blackcats at 1:30. Pre-game at 1:15 on AM 940, MyWithersRadio.com. I and John Shadowin, former coach of the Sesser-Valier Waltonville Woodlawn football program, will have that ball game for you. And then tomorrow night, pre-game at 7:45, tip-off at 8 p.m. when Woodlawn plays the winner of Sesser-Valier New Athens. It'll be Mike Richardson and myself here at Sesser-Valier. We'll step out for a break, come back with scoring and stats of this one. This is the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
Don't miss the huge store-wide clearance at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn. You can save 60% off all remaining Christmas decor, 20% off all home decor, pictures and lamps, 15% off all furniture sale prices on your favorite name brands like Lazy Boy, Flexsteel, Sealy, Lane, Royal, Riverside, and more. It's Newell's huge clearance sale. Hurry in today and save. And Happy New Year from your friends at Newell Furniture in the General Store in Woodlawn.
When it comes to bone and joint care, only one name should come to mind. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Your fellowship-trained physician's first priority is specialized orthopedic care, ranging from total joint replacement and spine surgery to shoulder surgery and sports medicine. Our surgeons provide a wide range of specialized treatments that are unparalleled anywhere in Southern Illinois. Located on Veterans Memorial Drive in Mount Vernon and St. Mary's Good Samaritans in campus. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. Discover the difference.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
How did the Saturday Sports Show ring in the new year? By bringing you even better sports conversation in 2012. More scores, more local discussion, and a better mix of guests than anyone else. Combine that with ample knowledge of the teams you love, and you'll reserve more than one preset for AM 940. The perfect New Year's resolution? Not missing the Saturday Sports Show. Only on WMIX and online at MyWithersRadio.com. Presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and MyWithersRadio.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
Welcome back to Sesser-Valier High School. The Woodlawn Cardinals have advanced to the semifinal round with a 62-56 win over the Chester Yellow Jackets. This is the Sesser Auto Body post-game show. Sometimes things happen in automobiles that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Sesser Auto Body. They can get you on the road faster and quicker. And in showroom conditions, Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Chris Hugo alongside. Let's get right to the stats and scoring of this contest. And we'll take a look at the team stats first. First with the Chester Yellow Jackets. How about that? How about down a portmanteau of their city and mascot? Chester for the second half was 9 of 18 from the inside for 50%, making them 12 of 30 for the game for 40%. From the outside, 4 of 11 in the second half, 8 of 16 from three-point land for the game for 50%. That makes them 20 of 46 from the floor for 43% for the Chester Yellow Jackets. For the Woodlawn Cardinals, inside, they were 9 of 14 in the second half, 14 of 27 for the game, shooting 52%. They were 4 of 15 from the outside for 27%, 18 of 42 from the floor for 43%. Free throw shooting was the difference for the Woodlawn Cardinals, 19 of 26 for the game for 73%, while the Yellow Jackets were 6 of 11 for 55%. Turnover disadvantage belongs to Chester, 18-12, while the rebounding edge goes to Woodlawn, 23-21. 19 of Woodlawn's rebounds were of the defensive variety. 4 of them were offensive. Taking a look at your individual scores, first for the Chester Yellow Jackets, 2 in double digits. They were led by Chris Schwartz, his 19 points. He had 11 in the third quarter alone. 14 points from Jacob Blockhead, 9 from Kyle Landon, 4 apiece from Matthew Heberly and Caleb Arbiter, 2 apiece from Dalton Mizuraka, Cody Malure, Link Fishman, and that rounds up the scoring for the Yellow Jackets. 56 points is what they finished with on this Tuesday night. For the Woodlawn Cardinals, to improve to 8-2 on the season, they play in the semifinal tomorrow night against the winner of Chester and, oh my gosh, what a day, against the winner of Sesser-Valier and New Athens later tonight.
They had 3 in double digits. They were led by Gabe Owens and his game-high 22 points. Christian Hollenkamp had 17, 10 from Chris Harlow, 6 from A.J. West, 4 from Logan Isaac, 2 from Jake Robinson, and 1 from Jason Hateman. Gave us the final score of the Woodlawn Cardinals, 62, the Chester Yellow Jackets, 56. Before we go to break, remind you to follow us on Twitter, at 94 Sports, for constant updates of scores from around the area as far as other little things going on. And go to our Facebook page, WMIX Sports. You can look at all our free information on there, whether or not you're on Facebook or not. You can get all scores, schedules, and information you need to keep up with high school sports in the area, as well as on WMIX. We're going to step out and come back for the last part of the Sesser Auto Body postgame show to pick the Crossroads Community Hospital Player of the Game. This is the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX.
On November 5th, Community First Bank and the First State Bank of Dix officially partnered to better serve our customers and our community. Hi, I'm Joe David Cummins, President of Community First Bank. We welcome all our new friends to the Community First family. And I'd like to personally invite you to call, log in, or drop by any of our 5 locations to learn more about Jefferson County's only true, locally owned community bank.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports. Now back to the showcase on WMIX.
Welcome back to Sesser-Valier. Final score tonight, Woodlawn beats Chester 62-56. You're listening there on the Sesser Auto Body post-game show. Sesser Auto Body reminds you, drive safe on the way home from the night's game. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body. Get back on the road faster. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park. Sesser, and we got to pick a player of the game for this. Multiple options. But over the break, we came up with an answer. I can't lie to you. Chris Harlow threw probably about 3 quarters with my, or 3.5 quarters with my player of the game. However, the fact that Gabe Owens started 0-2 from the charity stripe and made every single last free throw the rest of the way. With 22 points, Gabe Owens is my player of the game tonight. Gabe Owens, your Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Crossroads Community Hospitals, more than hospitals, what healthcare should be. We'll wrap up here, Chris, with a big day tomorrow on WMIX from both sides of the dial. Sure, we'll run it down real quick for the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase tomorrow. 1:15 pregame right here on AM 940. Danny will have former Red Devils co-op football coach John Shannon alongside. It's 1:15 with a 1:30 tip. Waltonville versus Goreville right here on AM 940. Online at mywithersradio.com. And then, of course, tomorrow night, 94.1 FM on the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase at Woodlawn with a 7:45 pregame 8 o'clock tip. Gets the winner of Sesser-Valier and New Athens. That one's coming your way at 8 o'clock tonight, so we'll know roughly about 9:30 who the Woodlawn Cardinals have tomorrow night on 94.1 FM. Then lest we forget the Alfred and Rams. They have the Belleville West Maroons for their opening game of the 69th Annual Cincinnati Holiday Tournament. 1:45 pregame, 2 o'clock tip with myself on 94.1 FM, online at mywithersradio.com. Due to the blackout regulations in Cincinnati High School, no streaming video, but all games feature streaming audio on mywithersradio.com. Big day tomorrow also, as I said before the break, Facebook, WMIX Sports. That's a great way to keep up with what we're doing at WMIX as far as score schedules and other high school sports information. And, of course, at 94 Sports on Twitter, you can keep up with updates, finals, and scoring and information from all around the area. Great place to go. We're going to wrap things up and get out of here from Sesser-Valier. We'll be back tomorrow for 2 more games. For Avery Barton at the studio, got us on and off the air perfectly. For Chris Schugwan, Denny Zerwitsky, thanking all those who work at Withers Broadcasting to help us get us off the air. I'm still in the habit of the other thing. But anyway, I'm Denny Zerwitsky. We'll sign off tonight with Woodlawn beating Chester 62-56. Good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase, sponsored by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The Jefferson County Basketball Showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body, Newell Furniture, and the General Store in Woodlawn, Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu and by Coach House Garages, Ford Square, King City Chrysler. You can count on us, the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, follow us on Twitter at 94 Sports or like WMIX Sports on Facebook. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX.